enjoyed your holidays and really was present through all of it and really took inventory of what you learned in 2017 and how you're going to build your foundation in 2018 to live a more structured and balanced life. So I'm doing things a little differently. You know, I always switch it up, just whatever spirit wants me to do. But I figured with it being the new year, I wanted to, you know, let y'all know. And of course, I'm a Taurus, so it makes sense, okay? So what we're doing today is what you need to release, what you need to overcome, and what you have to look forward to January 1st through the 15th, 2018. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and what energy spirit wants you to most focus on throughout this time, and what their guidance or what they want you to most focus on through this period as well. So when it comes down what you need to release, Taurus, and this has been coming out for some time, but the good thing is you're letting it go. Like, these are things that you really need to just let out of your life. You're starting out with the Seven of Wands, okay? But this card is telling you that you need to stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. And I know this isn't the first time that Taurus has gotten this. I think we all have been having a hard time speaking our truth when it comes to what we're really feeling or thinking. And because we're very grounded creatures, like, we don't want to disturb our environment, right? So we tend to take a step back whenever we are hurt or whenever, you know, things aren't going right, to kind of watch and then react. But that means a lot of the times we become doormats because we keep letting our boundaries, like, I think that's one of the biggest things, is learning where our boundaries are and being able to stand up for those boundaries. Everyone has boundaries. So with that being said, what you need to release most is, so this, you know, the Three of Cups is always a touchy card. It can be, you know, overindulgence. It could be partying, having a good time, celebrating. But in this case, with the way that the cards are laid out, you do have the High Priestess and the Emperor reversed clarifying this card. So to me, that means that either, and again, let me clarify, these are general readings. It can go either way. I watch other YouTubers as well, and even if I'm cross-watching, even though it's not my sign, it still relates to the situation. So it could be one or the other party doing it. I'm not saying that no one is capable or incapable of doing this, but just take it for what it is and apply it to how it applies to your life. I feel like someone had an intuition or some sort of inner knowledge that they were being manipulated, and especially around a third-party situation. So the Emperor reversed is all about domination and control, okay? Like, having the Emperor, it could be an Aries, and the Emperor does represent Aries, but this, like, if he's upright, it's one of those things, like, you know, he very strong and structured and, you know, a leadership position. But when he's reversed, like, this is almost like the Devil card. This is someone who is controlling and manipulating the situation. And if you need to stand up for your personal power, and you have manipulation around this card with the intuition. You might not have proof of a certain situation, but your intuition is telling you that you're being played, okay? And this is something that you need to release. You also have the Nine of Staffs around a Page of Cups. So for some of you, you could have had an immature love offer, okay? Someone who, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but this is someone who is communicating messages of love, but is very immature about it, or it's insincere. And you're being very defensive about it with the Ten of Wands. Like, you want to drop this, but it's not reversed, okay? And then with the Seven of Wands too, so that you had the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Cups reversed. Like, guys, this is obviously a situation that is very close to home for you. This is something that meant a lot emotionally. It could be a breakdown of a very important relationship in your life. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be someone else is involved in a situation that has really caused upset within the home environment. This could be friends, this could be family, it could be a relationship, but for the most part, if any of y'all have gone through a recent breakup, or you kind of see that filtering out of your life, that is what this means. On the other hand, it could be with the holidays and everything, everyone's gathering, and maybe a family member didn't you're not seeing eye to eye with, and there's a lot of defensive energy, and it kind of caused a spat or something to maybe cause some distance, is what I'm hearing. And I also did, never mind, that's in the next spread. But yeah, this is all about betrayal, especially with the Ten of Cups reversed, okay? This is upright. This is happy family, happy wife, happy life. The kids are playing, everything's great. There's a rainbow with abundant cups above their head, like everything's going well. Yeah, this is a complete breakdown of the happy family home, okay? So, and then having the two tens, these are the end of a cycle. Something is shifting out of your life, okay? And it's for good reason. It's something that you need to release. With that being said, we're going to move on to what you need to overcome, okay? Now, you do have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So, Ace of Pentacles could be a new opportunity with business. This card says, it's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change of job, or a promotion. So some of you could be, thinking about making new moves within your career. Some of you could be thinking about entrepreneurship and making the necessary moves to come out of the funk we've been in, right? Now, in order to get to that, this is one of your obstacles this month, is to get to that end goal. And the things that you need to overcome, I really feel like a lot of it is still dealing with the residual energy of what you need to release. This is what's holding you back, because you haven't quite gotten that clarity that you need about the situation, or you're just starting to come into that clarity yourself. Now, you do have the Queen of Staffs reversed. So again, more manipulation. This is, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is someone who does not have your best interests and can be very in your face, and again, controlling, manipulation, and it's something that's trying to break down, but you're not fully allowing it, or someone within this situation is not fully letting it go. And it could be this this water sign, or someone who is trying to communicate that, hey, I still want you, I still want to be a part of your life, but da 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 da. Even though they're not the king. Okay, they're going from page to knight, and even you still have a Knight of Cups reversed down here too. So it's someone who is trying to, again, manipulate the situation. This is someone who is not very clear, like their actions don't match their words type situation, and you need to be following your intuition, High Priestess, when it comes to this situation, because your intuition is not going to lead you astray. The only time you're probably going to doubt it is when, you know, they're like, oh, well, da 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 da, and they get you confused. That is what this situation feels like, a lot of confusion. But I'm telling you, like, you're not going to accept the offer. You're not going to accept the offer that's coming, because you're seeing clearly through the illusions. Okay. So, you know, it is something that was very disappointing, and it probably didn't go the way that you wanted it to. But if you hold on to it, you're deceiving yourself, because it's not going to change. And again, Knight of Cups reversed. This is someone who's dropping the ball on a love offer, offer of emotions or vulnerability. It's not real, okay? And I tried to get them to only give me one clarifier, but they gave me 4. So obviously they really want this message to come out. But it's wishful thinking does not make it happen. If it's not, excuse me, we must be really, some of you might be really having trouble still speaking your truth, okay? But with the Nine of Cups reversed, this is, you know, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. This is being able to say, universe, this is what I want. If you were still focused on what didn't happen or what you would have wished would happen, you just need to accept it for what it is and say, this doesn't serve me any longer, and I'm on a new journey. I need to move forward. You need to be focusing this way, not back, right? So, and then you have the Knight of Swords reversed. And, you know, the Knight of Swords, especially reversed, and the King of Swords reversed, this is someone who is probably usually really good with their words and smooth talking, but this is someone who is a player. This is someone who will not be true with what he's feeling. He can use his words in a sense, especially with the Knight of Cups. He's using, and sorry, I mean, I'm not saying he as in because they're knights, but it could be man or female. These are not gender specifics, but these suits are, this person will use their words to manipulate your emotions, is what I'm hearing. But you have a full decision to make. You need to cut the cord with this person and make the full decision to say, hey, these are my boundaries, this is what I want, and I'm gonna move forward. That is what you need to overcome, okay? So what you have to look forward to, guys, I'm so freaking excited, because if y'all are going through similar things like me and going through the awakening process, and, you know, even though I've been doing this for quite some time now, I'm still learning every day, but I don't know if y'all's connection to spirit and the signs and synchronicities that have been coming around, if y'all can see the shift like I have, But what we have to look forward to in this time, and that's probably why we're coming out of this we're coming into this clarity, is because we are being divinely led. Okay, so this is actually the Hierophant card. This is our card. This is our suit. We will be coming into our own power. We will be very stable, going after the money, finding balance within our situation. And again, more balance, because we will be dropping the emotional baggage we've been holding onto, the clouded thoughts and the monkey mind. We're dropping that this month. And that's where our clarity will come in, when we stop the whole, minds running around and shit. But it's because we're being divinely led. We're finding the emotional balance that we need because we're coming into our own power. And the only thing holding you back from the world is not taking the leap of faith with the Fool card here reversed. And, I do see the separation. Some of you could be going through a breakup, but the whole reason this is breaking down, whatever situation this is for you, is because you are meant to be on a spiritual path right now. This is the time to really find yourself and say, hey, this is what I want out of life, and this is where I'm going to make my moves. And you're putting in that effort to do it, but you have to get your emotional state right before you can move forward. So again, give it to the universe and say, this is what I want, and do a positive affirmation list. And again, you're dropping the emotional upheaval, feeling like you're stabbed in the back is upright. You're dropping that. You're at the end of the cycle and you're letting it go. And with the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is like boredom and not taking the offers. You're gonna start moving forward, and I feel like you're gonna have opportunities come to you that you're gonna be ready to make this move for yourself. What energy spirit wants you to most focus on is, this one says, I surrender to a power greater than me. And that's what it is, y'all. The universe works in mysterious ways, and there are things we just can't comprehend. We can't even explain. But when you realize that there is a higher power working in your favor, and you just need to say, where are you leading me? Tell me what the next step is, and you release the control for an outcome, because it's not exactly what you look like. The reason the outcome wasn't that way is because it wasn't meant to happen that way. And most of the time it doesn't go the way we want it to, is because we went against what our intuition was telling us. We ignored the red flags. So, surrender, okay? And I am the loving energy of the universe. The energy of the universe loves you and wants you to succeed and make great choices and go through the learning process that is necessary to be enlightened. And joy is the ultimate creator. And I also got this too, was you might need to dance a little bit, sing, get some energy out, man. And when I was clarifying earlier, I had to take down some notes, y'all, sorry. But it was so you had the clarity of the Ace of Swords, but it's clarity over the heartbreak and the unstableness around the home, okay? And it was also someone who could have been acting irrationally. Some of you could also be possibly a little confused about what it is that makes you happy. I was getting that too. So, and then what does your guides want you to work on is getting some exercise, and I think getting ready for the summer. I think some of you might be thinking about, you know what, this is a good time to go ahead and start exercising, eating right, taking care of my body, and so you can truly enjoy yourself when the summer months come around, because that's when things are really going to start falling into place for you. With that being said, Taurus, I wish y'all the best, and I'm so thankful for all of your support. If you haven't checked us out on Facebook, please do. We also have a PayPal link down below in the description box if you would like to leave tips or donations. It's very appreciated. If it wasn't for y'all's support, we wouldn't be able to keep this channel up. And we do have a special here January, $33.33 for any 30-minute reading of your choice. And all you need to do is email us at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. So I wish you the best, and let me know what you think. Leave me some comments and tell me how I'm doing. Do you like the new spread? Is there anything you want to see certain spreads for me to do, or whatever the case may be? I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.